It is a continuous cycle of the universe that the sun and moon, day and night, winter and spring, to change, and all living things to be born and exist, grow and age, and cease and regenerate. In the vast land areas of Central Asia, especially in the highlands of the Altai Mountains, four seasons alternately change and life goes on for thousands and thousands of years. Many nomadic peoples of Altai Mountain, including the Kazakh ethnic people, have welcomed the spring season and celebrated Nauryz New Year festival through many centuries. This tradition symbolizes the regeneration and prosperity of all living creatures and was passed down through many generations. Nauryz is celebrated in many places and under many names. The word Nauryz originates from the Persian language meaning a new day. This holiday is widely celebrated in South and Central Asia and the Middle East, where ancient Persian culture had once prevailed. Nauryz is a celebration of the arrival of spring, fertility, and revival of nature. March 21st is a day of the spring equinox, and today it is common to celebrate Nauryz on this particular day. It is known that Nauryz has been celebrated for at least 3 millennia. It is a traditional spring festival of people who worship their nature, which was originated and developed before the spread of Islam and other religions.
Эдгээр зуунаас энэ баярыг ямар одоо тэмдэглэн өнгөрүүлж ирсэн юм бэ? Ер нь та энэ уламжлалт талаас нь бас үзэгчдтэй танин мэдхүй талаас нь бас нэг жоо тайлбарлаад өгч.
За баярлалаа. За Nauryz бол нэн эртний баяр тооцогддог. Nauryz гэдэг нэр томьёо энэ манай цаг тооллын өмнө 330-аас 550 оны үед орж ирсэн байгаа.
Их эртнийх юм.
Их эртний дэлхийн хамгийн эртний баярын тоонд Nauryz ордог. Одоогоор барагсаалбал 3100 жилийн түүхтэй гэж тооцдог.
In 2010, the United Nations declared March 21st of each year as the International Day of Nauryz, and in 2009, UNESCO included Nauryz in the representative list of the intangible cultural heritage of humanity and safeguards and promotes internationally. Today in Mongolia, Kazakh ethnic people live and make up about 4% of the total population. Most Kazakh people live in Bayungulki Amak and many others reside in different regions including Hovd Amak, Ulaanbaatar, Tarhan ethnic cities, and Nalakh district and continue to celebrate Nauryz. In Mongolia, Kazakh people celebrate Nauryz with a highly abided traditional context of rituals and customs. Upon celebrating Nauryz, people clean their households and surroundings with means to welcome the festival in a renewed sense, dress in new clothes, prepare food and beverages for the feast, and clean rivers, streams, and springs. With wishes of happiness and abundance in the upcoming new year, it is a custom to light 2 candles, fill all household utensils with yogurt, milk, or spring water, and prepare a soup dedicated to Nauryz with 7 specific ingredients. For the Kazakh people in Mongolia, Nauryz means the birth of spring, or the glorious day for the people. They dedicate the whole of March as the month of Nauryz. On the day of celebration, people rise early in the morning, set up a feast table filled with all types of meat dishes, of mutton head, sausages, kaz and karta, and fruit, dairy, and baked delicacies, including cookies, pastries, sweets, nuts, raisins, ezgi, arul, and urum. Nauryz soup koje is served. The soup is prepared with 7 key ingredients for life: water, meat, salt, fat, flour, grain, and milk. Everyone gets up early in the morning to greet the morning sun, rejuvenate themselves, and offer their blessings to one another.
Осынау менің халқыма ұлыс оң болсын, ақ мол болсын, ел іргесі тыныш болсын. Әумин. Жылқы өте жақсы. Мынау түйе.
Assalamualaikum.
Ассалаумағалейкум.
Assalamualaikum.
Ассаламағалейкум ақсақал.
Waalaikumsalam.
Ол соң болсын, ақ мол болсын.
Әмин айтқаныңыз келсін, бірге болсын.
Аман қыстап шықтыңыз ба?
Шүкір Аллаға.
Қалжан бала шағаңыз аман.
Шүкір Аллаға.
Assalomualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. Амалайсыз, әмин айтқаның келсін.
Ақтаңыз мол болсын.
Әмин бірге болсын. Assalamualaikum. Waalaikumsalam. Жақсы сәлеметсіздер.
Ақсақалымыз соң болсын.
Амалайсыз.
Амансыз ба?
Ұлы соң болсын. Әмин айтқаның келсін. Бір жақсы қыстап шықтыңдар ма баладар?
Жақсы.
Бақытта кетіп барады.
Солай.
Түлкінің жүні босап кетіпті.
Балақтап қойған шығар осы қызды.
Бәсе болар балақтайтын боқты.
Салат жеңіздер.
Тамақ алып жей отырыңыздар.
Following this morning ritual, everyone sits around at the feast table to feast. The eldest member, Aksakal, makes remarks and offers his blessings.
Күнінде ордалы жұртымның отының басын, ошағының қасын, 100 бір атты кәтеріңнен, 1000 бір атты пәлеңнен Алла сақтай көр, тәңірім жарылқасын. Аллах акбар.
Айтқаныңыз келсін.
Cuts the mutton head meat and distributes the pieces of meat to household members in order of their age. People enjoy Nauryz soup, wishing for abundance, well-being, and prosperity throughout the year. Every household welcomes their guests, inviting them to the feast table and wishing them a happy Nauryz. The Kazakh people in Mongolia have been reviving their tradition of celebrating Nauryz since the 1990s. The traditional context of rituals, their authenticity, and significance of customary expressions have been preserved as much as possible and enriched with new cultural expressions. In rural areas, Nauryz is celebrated within families, among neighbors, and communities. Every member, including elderly people and children, goes outside and greets one another, offering their blessings and wishing happiness and wellness for the year.
Манай сагсаасан бол маш онцлогтойсон. Тэр тусмаа тэр ёс аншил тэр Казахын ард түмний нийт юу байдгийг тэр бүгдийг одоо шингээж чадсан юм гэж би өөрөө боддог.
There are tens of gears erected in the center of Ulgi city. In other settled areas, where gatherings for public celebration of Nauryz take place. During this celebration, Nauryz soup koje and other festive delicacies are prepared and served in abundance in each ger. All participants to the public celebration greet one another, express their well wishes and blessings for Nauryz, and freely participate in Nauryz games, songs, dances, and events. In some settled areas, Kazakh rituals are held. Traditional music and song and dance are performed. Puzzle games and riddles are played. National costumes, handicrafts, and art demonstrations are displayed, and the Kazakh national wrestling, hand wrestling, and other contests are widely organized. Nauryz is one of the brightest and most truly joyful holidays, where everyone freely participates. Nauryz is a sacred holiday about love and harmony towards nature and all living things, respect and appreciation for one another. It is about rebirth, rejuvenation and reconciliation for oneself, dissemination of the good and eradication of the bad. Nauryz has long been a holiday of peace and friendship among Kazakh people. On this day, people would say goodbye to their sins, sorrow, and resentment, let go of all disagreements, grievances, and distrust. Most importantly, people feast together and forgive those who have wronged one another in the past, and welcome a new life.
Соёлын яам маань ЮНЕСКОгийн одоо бит бус соёлын өвд нь одоо Nauryzын баярыг төлөөлөл нь одоо бүртгүүлэх ажлуудыг зохион байгуулж байгаа маань энэ маань одоо ажил хэрэг болж одоо Монгол улс одоо Nauryzын баярыг ЮНЕСКОгийн соёлын бит бус өвд бол бүртгүүлэх нь дамжихгүй. Тэгэхээр цаашд бол одоо Монгол улстай түмэн маань Монголын нийт ард түмэн маань Nauryzын баярыг хамтдаа тэмдэглэх боломжсоо олдох баха гэсэн ийм сэтгэлтэй байна. Өнөөдөр одоо тав хүндээ бас энэ ард иргэдтэй ЮНЕСКОд бүртгүүлэх соёлын бит бүртгүүлэх асуудал дээр бид нар бүгдээрээ дэмжиж байна гэдгийг уриалан дуудаж байна. Бас бүгдээрээ дэмжсгээ гэдгийг хэлье.
баярлалаа.
Nauryz encompasses all forms of intangible cultural expressions of the Kazakh people. Therefore, it plays a unique role in safeguarding their cultural traditions, continuing their sense of unity, and a solid mindset to transmit the tradition to future generations.